You're listening to Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak. This weekend, the Winnipeg Singers present a special Safe at Home concert to warm your heart and soothe your soul. From Our Home to Yours, a virtual concert led, of course, by Maestro Yuri Klaz, who joins me from his home now. Hello, Yuri.
Good morning, Simon.
Oh, it's so great to see you. And what a wonderful sounding concert. To warm hearts and soothe souls. That sounds absolutely lovely.
Yes, it does.
You must be looking forward to it again, to share the voices of the Winnipeg Singers with the Winnipeg audience.
Absolutely. Since we're not doing any live concerts for almost a year now, the last concert was in March of the last year, February of the last year. So we're all looking forward to connect to our audiences, to our supporters and sponsors, and this is the great opportunity, one of it, because we've already done that in the summer, and this is the second time we're coming back on virtual stage, so to speak.
Yeah, no, I mean, back in November, the Winnipeg Singers presented that virtual video, wonderfully put together. The choir performing outdoors, some beautiful shots of the Leo Mo Sculpture Gardens in Assiniboine Park. Now that, of course, was filmed when the weather was warmer. You know, we could spend some time outside. Given the name of this second concert, I imagine singers were performing from their own homes, right?
Yes, well, we've got a great support from Manitoba government awarding us a grant, so-called Stay Home. And so we've decided to create a concert, virtual concert, and we called it From Our Homes to Yours. And yes, the singers all recorded at home. The video shots were recorded at homes, and then our recording engineer, Dan Donahue, and the videographer, Ivan Hughes, great thanks to them for a wonderful job. They just put it all together. And we also decided to add some archival recordings from past concerts. I'm sure the audience will enjoy it. And that's how we built that, I call it virtual concert, but project.
Well, that's exactly what it is, though. I mean, like you say, it really is a virtual concert for audience members to take in and to enjoy and to once again really hear the sound of the Winnipeg Singers. Given that there hasn't been a lot of opportunity to perform, like you say, what was it like working with the singers again? Was everybody thrilled to get back together?
Absolutely. People were so enjoying that, and I was enjoying, and we've looked through many options what to include in that concert, and of course, over the years we have quite a library of archival recordings that were very hard to kind of pick and choose. But yes, overall, people were absolutely enjoying it.
And tell us a little bit about a little bit more, I should say, about the music on the program. What are audiences going to hear?
Well, that project called From Our Homes to Yours, specifically, the music would have been going towards the communities like in indigenous peoples and seniors and youth, which those communities who are really hit by the pandemic of this hardships. And so it's, in a way, it's kind of eclectic a little bit, because you have J.S. Bach, famous Air, and you have Bruce Led, Jingalea, and you have Voice Dance by Greg Jaspers, and you have Ave Maria by Javier Busto, and Bogorodice Devo, which is the same like Ave Maria but in Russian, by Sergei Rachmaninoff. So, and it was done intentionally to have this concert being interesting to various people, and not just people who like, for example, classical music, or people who would enjoy jazz. And it's intentional, eclectic approach.
Yeah, a concert that is dedicated to people who've been disproportionately affected by the COVID-19 pandemic, from the
That's right.
Indigenous communities, seniors and youth, and of course, singers as well, who just haven't been able to really do their thing. Now, it does really seem like an eclectic program. And one thing that I have really enjoyed in a way about these virtual concerts is that a lot of organizations have been stepping outside of their comfort zone and programming music that they otherwise wouldn't. That has to be exciting for you too, right?
Well, yes, but we kind of in our zone. We usually perform that type of music, and the Winnipeg Singers. Um, uh, our mandate is performing a lot of Canadian music and a variety of styles, and we presented music by Ola Yalo in this concert, and Yalo
Hmm.
was here in Winnipeg in 2019. As I mentioned, there's music by Rachmaninoff, and it was recorded in 2016 with a joint choir of 110 voices
Wow.
here in Winnipeg. And for example, there's the final piece of the concert, the famous song by Simon and Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water, which was recorded here in Winnipeg in 2018 at the concert called Accent on Youth. And there was we had two guest choirs, the Winnipeg Boys Choir and Winnipeg and the Sisler High School Choir, joining us for that concert. So this real connection, like we're talking about youth, and here you are, the joint choir of Winnipeg Singers and two wonderful youth choirs from Winnipeg.
Yes, and also a concentration, of course, as you say, of Winnipeg composers like Andrew
Yes.
Balfour and Sid Rabinovich. So it should be a wonderful show. People reliving past memories, which is always a wonderful experience, but also gaining some new ones from our homes to yours. Now, you have one of those recordings lined up for us. We're going to hear some music of Bruce Sled. Can you tell us a little bit about this piece?
Yes, Bruce Sled, his piece called Jingalea, probably one of his most performed pieces. Wonderful, very energetic, rhythmical, like a conversation between various parts, repetitive passages, and it really spins around. Fantastic piece, and we really enjoyed performing it. So I hope the audience will join too.
Well, Yuri, I can't wait to play it and wishing you a wonderful. I mean, the concert's already recorded, so I hope everybody enjoys it as much as you've enjoyed putting this together. It sounds like a ton of fun, and so happy to have you back on Classic 107.
It's a great pleasure to be here, Simon. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward for this presentation on Sunday.